What's going on, YouTube? Q back here again with another video for you. Today's video is going to be the final drive, my 2023 Acura Integra 8-spec technology package, 6-speed manual. So if you didn't see the video, I'm selling this car and its replacement will be here in about 3 to 4 weeks. So I'm very excited about that, but about to do a POV drive of the final drive in my Integra. I was able to put a deposit down on an Integra Type S, so that is what's going to be replacing this car, and it should be moving out of here any day now. Had some issues selling it, but I think we're on the smooth selling now. But I'll do a whole video about that process with this online dealership. Let's put on the GoPro. Let's do a final POV drive in my Integra. Shout out to the men of culture. Got Blueprint 1 LE, Race Car Friends, 100 Gang Nate, and hopefully I'll be joining them with the Type S. We got 2 Type R's in the crew. Here we go, the last drive. Got some morning dew out here. Auto wipers, thank you. Car a little dusty from just sitting around for the longest. Also worried about my windshield. I ain't even look at my side mirror. That thing got dew on it. Saying not defog or something. Is that a feature on cars? Could have sworn it was like an auto defog on the side mirrors. One is good, but we'll be all right. About to do the emerging speed on the highway. Show you how this car picks up speed. Better than that, baby. That's what I said. How not to suck at driving. You got to be going to speed. We're doing 52 miles an hour and the speed limit is 70. You cannot do that. Hazard. Once it gains momentum, it picks up speed quite well. It's not a slow car. The takeoff is slow. It is only 200 horsepower from a 1.5 liter turbo, but we all know that this is not the sports car. That's where the Type S comes in. Like, this is a great do-it-all, all-around car. Lacking on power, but it is. I still think it's the best car that you can get for a daily driver. It does everything: versatility, practicality, efficiency, comfort. It does everything. Drop a couple gears, switch a couple lanes. Shout out to JD, man, do free. Shout out to my gas light for coming on. Because when was the last time I got gas in here? It's been like a month. No issues with blind spots. Looking over his shoulder, like that rear quarter, I guess it would be the D pillar. It is a little bit compromised because we got that small window back there. But at least you can see through that. But set your mirrors, I always say that. And a lot of people say that these cars have loud roll noise. Y'all let me know what you think, cause I don't experience that in this car. It seems like it's on par with the rest of the cars at home. The Blazer and the M2, I don't notice it. Could it be quieter? Yes, but I don't notice it at all, especially with the music on. It's how I normally drive. I don't sit around and drive in the silence. I think that's weird, to be honest. Oh, this is the fun part, man. This van going slow, so you want to go make up for lost times. Got a little bit of a frame damage. Oh, we about to be backed up. Oh my God. Well, stop and go traffic it is. Man, shout out to them for fixing the highway, because all this is brand new and they're doing construction on the other side. So that's, I don't know when it's going to open up, but they got the highway paved on the opposite side, so all the traffic is on this side, which they already redone. But I-75 up here, they're like constantly fixing it. Like, what's broken? Even the detours, like, as you see, if I go on a side street, that's going to be construction everywhere on there too. Person don't want to let me over, so I'm gonna hop in front of 2 cars and get in front of them. How you like that? Get in front of this guy for leaving so much space. Thank you. As I block the other people from going around me. Cheat codes, or they can just go over the line. Whatever works. but we ain't getting nowhere fast. Which navigation app do you guys prefer, Google Maps or Apple Maps or Waze? I personally prefer Google Maps when it comes to like navigating through situations like this. So that ETA is going to be good, and it's going to give me the best alternative routes if need be. And when I was in Columbus, man, I was using Apple Maps. That thing took me around a whole square mile just to, it could have told me do a U-turn and turn left. It had me go through a square mile of neighborhoods. And I'm like, dude, bust a UE, make that a command in there. Stop and go traffic. This clutch is really light. Like, this car is meant for daily driving. It's definitely like more of a commuter car than a sporty car, even though it does have a good taut suspension. It handles the curves well. Like, this is a very compliant ride. And even the CVT version of this car, like, I'm gonna see if I can talk my wife into get one of those, because it got similar practicality of our SUV, but it's way more efficient, and she doesn't need power anyway, so might as well drop down to a car. And I do understand the ride height, but a RDX gonna cost a little bit more coin than what these going for. So I am at 10,220 miles on here. I am due for an oil change. They say either every 5,000 mile increments, or when the oil gauge is down to 15% or 10%, I think. Let me see what it's at now. Oil life is at 50%, so this has been all highway miles, so that's like light work for this car. People in Michigan don't like letting anybody get in traffic. Like, we didn't stop and go. We are not going anywhere anytime soon. But what else can I say about this car? Like, it's been a phenomenal ride. Like, I've been thinking about what its replacement is going to be: Corolla GR, WRX, or Integra Type S. So the Integra Type S is going to be it. So it's going to be more of the same, and then I'll get like a different color this thing, so that stands out in the Type S. We'll see that later on. But this car has been great. Like, it was hard to sell. Like, it's a tough sell for real, because I do enjoy driving this. This is a car that I need in my fleet, which is why I want to upgrade to the same car. Essentially, it's got most modern features. It is lacking a couple things, like I think it should have ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. Still say that to the day I die, even though it's the summertime. Let's see if we can do lane keep assist right here. It's not registering the lines right now. How fast we got to be going? So is this car a good value? I think it was overpriced to begin with, but the Civic Si, which I was initially going for, that was overpriced as well, so it made more sense to get the Integra. But now, since people like me are putting these in the used car market, I'm hearing you should be able to get like $33,000 for one of these used. One like my example. That's what I was told from the dealership. It's a great value used. Actually, the Civic Si, the last time I checked, that's holding value better than this. But it's I prefer the Integra overall. Like, especially if the prices are equal in the used car market, especially, this hands down. Like, I wouldn't even consider the Civic. And if it wasn't for the markup, it makes the difference between this and the Civic, because you do lose out on features, but for $5,000. But we're finally moving in traffic. Now, this is what a lot of people experience every day in their commute to work, or wherever they going to in the morning, or coming from in the evening, whenever you drive. Like, a lot of people say they don't want to deal with traffic, like stop and go with the manual. Like, and this isn't bad. This clutch is light. It like didn't do anything. Okay, now we finally registering. We can do hands-free driving. But I do not trust this in construction zones, because you see how like the pavement is two-tone up there. Like, sometimes it'll mix up the lines, and sometimes there'll be like an old solid line, and it won't know which one is the actual line, because it's confusing. Like, you can see that right here. So I would definitely have my hands on the steering wheel in construction zones. You can manage in day-to-day stop and go traffic with this. If you're doing this for like 2 hours, like, forget that. But still, like, it's not that bad. It's easy. Like, I've never had a problem driving a manual, unless it's like a race clutch, a heavy clutch. Like my old BMW, that clutch is heavy on there. So stop and go traffic is a chore. But this car, I don't know, it doesn't bother me. So all in all, this car is a very nice car. If you're looking for just a nice, comfortable car that can do it all, this is a great all-arounder. This is like a LeBron of automobiles. It just does everything well. It's not the best at everything, but it does everything exceedingly well. Sorry we couldn't do any like curves or anything, because we in traffic right here and construction. So, but if you all have any questions, let me know. It's been an honor to like give you all the information on this car, because a lot of people appreciate giving a real world owner perspective of this, because like a regular review, you won't be able to pick up on some of the things that I have been, because it's hard, because I review cars myself, and like especially the short amount of time I have cars, just living with things day to day. I hope I was able to bring something to light to where if you want one of these, you can get them, or if it's something that's a deal breaker, that you don't get this car. I want to just help you make the right choice for yourself. I'm gonna leave you all with that. A couple downshifts. All right, we're gonna hit this light though. Whoop, whoop. Money shifting. All these cones, man, confusing. All right, so now we get in the car. That's why I don't wash my car, man. Stuff like this. But I'm gonna leave you all with that. Hope you enjoyed my Integra. Like I said, another one will be coming back to the channel soon. A little more power though, a few less features. And with that being said, don't forget to hit that bell, browse, like the channel, go over these bumps, not messing up my tires. Still got the tire protection warranty that I need to discontinue. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.